Welcome back to another YouTube video, guys. In this video, I'm going to be speaking about UGC content creation in more detailed. This was requested by my school community. And we're going to go over how to set up your portfolio, how to actually look for brands that people are not looking for and are not outreaching to, how to find their emails, the scripts to send these emails out to brands for the highest chance of response, how to actually price your UGC content for the holiday season, and how to do the creative strategy so brands want to work with you over and over again. Now, if you guys don't know me, my name is Simon. Over the last 5-6 years, I've been a e-com brand owner and a UGC agency founder. So I have a unique perspective on what brands are looking for, as well as working with creators for my own brands, which generated over 5 million in revenue from 2018 to 2021. We placed creators in brands like the founders of Manscaped, Miley's Cosmetics, Peach and Lily, Homes.com, American Dream Nut Butter, Harney's and Son, and 270 more. So without further ado, let's jump into it. We are going to start with how to build your portfolio. I'll share my screen in just a second and I'll dive into huge, detailed, very structured, so you guys have the best chance of making money this holiday season. So a lot of creators use Canva, and Canva is very good to create your portfolio. But from what I've seen working with brands, this is a very simple way of creating your portfolio. It's very effective, and there's also a share feature in which you can actually send that link. It becomes kind of like your website, and you can see the analytics of it. You could see how many people viewed it, when they viewed it, if there were any clicks. So this is why I suggest Notion. Now, very simple. You will have your name, you will have a photo of yourself. You will have the age range 25 to 34. For example, if you're 28, but you pass for 25 and 30s, early 30s, then you could put that. So it gives the brand an idea of what age range you are. The content that you are doing, for example, lifestyle, podcasts, outdoors, and there's a bunch: couples, friend groups, families, mom and dad. There's so many things that you can do in the type of content that you create. The demographic: all American, Hispanic, African American, Asian, British, veterans, if you're a pregnant mom, LGBTQ plus size, whatever it might be, the demographic that best describes you, your gender, and the industries that you like to work with, from beauty, fashion, wellness, dog owners, and you could be very granular in here, home decor as well. So you just put the industries that you feel more confident in doing content for. And then you will have the video examples, which is a link to your profile. I suggest only doing it on Google Drive or on frame.io. Do not put Dropbox because they have to download it and everything. So Google Drive and frame.io. Then you will embed about 3 to 4 of your best pieces of content, so brands could actually go ahead and look. So they could actually see the type of content that you're creating, and they'll be able to see your 3-4 best examples. Same for this. If you want to put some examples of different product shots, different skincare type of things, whatever your niche might be, your 3 best or 4 best examples. And then what I like to do is book a call with me with a calendar. You could use Calendly. It is free, and you could set up the times and days and the hours that you're open to speaking with brands. And this is a great way to get on calls with brands and build a relationship. That is all super simple. This is the portfolio that you guys should use. If you remember, and if you want access to all these resources, just either DM me on IG or sign up to my newsletter. You'll get an automated email. I respond to every single comment, and I try to help you guys out as much as possible in DMs as well, and give you tips on what to do. So that is the portfolio section. We won't spend too much time on this. Let's dive into the actual meat of this video, which is finding brands. Now, the best way that I found, there's 2 different methods. The first method is going on Instagram, finding a brand that you like, for example, Peach and Lily, and just going through the rabbit hole of brands. So if you click the suggested button, you will see that there are a bunch of brands that open up, and then you could click on them. You could open it up. For example, I opened up Pathology. It's a skincare brand. And you could see that, like, okay, this actually fits the audience that I want to target. This fits the product that I want to promote if you're in skincare. And then you could find their links and their website. Now, what I want to do, for example, if you do not find a certain website link, just Google it and then it will come up just like that. And then what I like to do, and I'll show you guys after in the scripts why this is super important, is scroll down all the way to the bottom and click their Facebook page. Their Facebook page will open and you will go under the About section, Page Transparency, See All, and you will click Go to Ad Library. This will show you exactly what type of ads they are running. For example, some static ads and then one kind of UGC type of video, not so great. So you can use this in your email scripts like, hey, you only have 7 ads running, only one of them is UGC. I think I could do better, blah, blah, blah. And I'll show you guys the script that you guys can use. But the ad library is a very, very strong tool. Now, the next one, if you do not want to go the route of the rabbit hole of finding brands on Instagram, you can go to storeleads.app. This is free. This is the free version, but you have everything that you need. So the platform, you will put Shopify. Shopify is an e-commerce platform. Then you could pick a category and then you could go to estimated sales. And then I wouldn't go over $250,000 per month. So 100 to 250 is a very good range. And then you could see that like brands pop up. You could see if they're from the US or not. If they're in the US and you want to target them, for example, this one, all you have to do is click on it and open their link. Then you could see if you actually like the brand, if this is something that you would promote. And if it is, go to their Facebook page and look for their ad library. Now, if, for example, there isn't the Facebook page, all you have to do is copy the brand name, go to the ad library, and then put in the search bar cosmetics. And then you will see, okay, this one has 100,000 followers, this one has 7,000. This is probably the brand and where they're running ads, and you could see they have 5 results. They have some UGC, some statics. This gives you a good idea. Okay, I could actually go with this brand. Now, the higher the amount of ads, the more they are spending on Meta, which gives you the opportunity to ask for the brand because you know they're actually spending on Meta a lot. They need creatives for the holiday season. So if this is over like 100, some of them are 200, 300, 400, 500, then you know that they are spending a lot of money on Meta. Now, if you want to go get their email, you could obviously go to, for example, let's go back to pathology. Let's open it up. You will see that they have a contact us, and then they have their customer love at pathology. So if you don't have any other type of email and you have a general email, I'll show you how to write a script for it. But if you actually want to find someone's specific email, this is the way to do it. You will go to hunter.io and you will have this open, and then you will go to linkedin.com. Now, what you are going to do is you're going to copy the brand name. You're going to go on LinkedIn, you're going to search it, and it should pop up. A lot of the brands have LinkedIn profile pages. Now let's see if we could find this under companies. If not, we'll go see, we can't find this one. So it will be a bit hard, but what you guys can do, and I'll give you a trick, is use the domain name and paste it under find email by company. You will paste it here and you will see that there's 4 results. So you could click it and you will see that these, like vice president of operations, writing, communication, support, and you have their email. You could build your list on Excel. Now, what you guys could do is click, for example, let's go use cosmetics, and you could see they have a brand name. They have a brand company page. And what you're going to do is go to people, and you're going to look for job titles that has to do with social media, marketing director, marketing manager, communications or community influencer management. Anything that has to do with social media or marketing is a good job title. And then what you guys can do, for example, Mackenzie Bliss, you could copy her name, go back to here, find email by name. You could enter her full name and you will put the company URL. So you will put, for example, cosmetics.com. And you will go back to email finder. You are going to paste it. This is the one. And we're going to see if that person could actually be found. So you can't actually find that person, but if you want to find some related people in that company, just go through the find email and you could see cosmetics. I had searched for it and they all pop up, and you can see, for example, Lisa Sorbero. You open up her LinkedIn and you're like, okay, what does she do? She's in sales, support, training, and consulting. So maybe not the best person to outreach to, but she could actually forward your email. So that is the way to find the brands that not a lot of people are outreaching to, how to find if they're actually running ads and use that in your email scripts, and then finding the brands on LinkedIn to see who you can actually target, who you can find the emails for that specific person, and then using hunter.io. Everything in here is free, so this is a very, very good tool. I think if you do search a lot of emails, there is a paid version, or you're going to be out of credits. But for what you guys are doing, and if you send about 10 emails per day, which I recommend 10 to 15, this is free. Everything here is free. So that's a thumbs up that you guys can use to start at a low cost. Now we're going to dive into the email scripts. So for example, if you have the general email address like support@brand name, info@brand name, sales@brand name, contact@brand name, whatever it is, this is what you are going to send. Email 1. Can you please forward this email to the person in charge of content at brand name? I'm Julie, a content creator who specializes in creating UGC ad content in order for brand name to see a high return on investment on their marketing dollars. Very important terminology. Brands love to see this. I'd like to share some ideas that I had for your team. So you're not pitching right away, let me do content for you. You want to share ideas. This email suggests just a response like, yeah, send me some ideas. I'm very open to it. So it's not salesy, it's not direct, and you're trying to get an in at first. If they respond, then we'll get to there. But if they don't respond, after one day, you are going to send, hi, did you get a chance to see my last email? That's it. Very straightforward. And one day later, if they don't respond, you're going to say, hi, I was thinking of creating some free content for brand name in order to build a relationship. Can I assume you're not interested? This is a psychology play. Maybe they're going to be like, yeah, I'm actually interested. I want a free piece of content. Then you could do a small sample UGC, make sure it's like very hard hitting, but this would get you to get an answer. Now, if they do answer to the first email, they're going to say maybe something like, hey, could you give me more information? What are your rates? And this is what you're going to say. Hi, first name, my rates are all dependent on a couple of variables. The range is anywhere between, and you put something very low and something very high, $50 to $1,000. Would you or the person be opposed to have a brief discussion? We can have a more in-depth conversation so I can better understand what content you need to see the highest ROI. Thank you. So the goal here is to always try and get them on a call, because 99% of the creators out there do everything through email. And for you to get on a call, it shows a lot of initiative. You want to build a relationship with the brand. Now, if they don't answer, you're going to send the follow-up emails. And if they do answer, they might have a different answer from the first email that will go something like this. Tell me more. They're just probably going to say like, hey, tell me more. What are you thinking of? And you are going to say, hi, I realize the company name is running ads on Meta, but only, for example, 3 out of the 10 creatives that you have on Meta are implementing UGC. And this is why it's important to check the ad library to use it in your arsenal when writing your scripts. I've come up with some creative strategies for your brand to help you not only achieve a high return on ad spend, but more importantly, scale your ad creatives while maintaining your target ROAS. Brands want to spend more money and keep the same ROAS. So when you speak this terminology, it's very, very keen to them. They're like, okay, these people, this creator is a part of my creative strategy. Ensuring that brand name grows profitably. It's about them. They want to make sure that they grow profitably and that they see an ROI on their investment. Would you be opposed to have a conversation? Here you can ask to book a call. Now, what we're trying to do here is we want to speak with the person in charge, maybe the contact, and we want to get on a brief 15 to 30 minute call. And if they don't respond, you will obviously send them follow-up emails. And if they do respond, you could send your calendar link. Now, if you actually have the person's email, for example, beth@brandname.com, and this is the person you want to speak to, the email will look something like this. Hi, first name, I realize that brand name is running ads on Meta, but only, for example, 3 out of the 10 ad creatives are implementing UGC. I'm Julie, a content creator who specializes in creating UGC ad content in order for brand name to see a high return on investment on their marketing dollars. Brands love this. They want an ROI. I'd like to share some ideas. Would you be opposed to have a conversation? If they don't respond, one day later, you're going to send the exact same follow-up as above. Did you get a chance to see my last email? If they don't respond, one day later, you're going to say, I was thinking of creating some free content for brand name in order to build a relationship. Can I assume you are not interested? Now, we tested these scripts with our own brands for our creators, and these are the ones that are the most effective. It's straight to the point. It's not salesy. So please take in detail these scripts and use them. Now, if you do get a response, they're probably going to say something along these lines. Yes, I'm interested. Let's speak more. If they have something else like your rates, you could use this script. But most importantly, if they're going to say, would you be opposed to have a conversation? It's framed the other way. So they're going to be like, no, I'm actually not opposed. People like to say no more than yes. And you're going to say, hi, first name, I have linked my calendar below so that you may book a time at your best convenience. You insert your Calendly link like I showed you in the past. Thank you, your name and your phone number. If anything, you keep it professional. Now, the next is the creative strategy. So when you actually land your UGC brand deal, I'm going to show you guys how to create the concepts and the hooks and the scripts and the visuals so that brands keep working with you time and time over again. So here we have an example. So we have the concept name at the top. Obviously, all this is mostly for our team, for our workflow, but the concept name, the perfect gift idea for anyone. The customer avatar, female, millennial. You could put whatever customer avatar you are doing, and then the product is tea bag and honey sampler. Now, this is important to have so that when you're writing out all your creative strategy, you know exactly who you're speaking to and what product you are promoting. Now, how do we break it down? We break it down in a few creative direction blocks. So ad angle, pain points, benefits and USPs, references, notes, and delivery of script. Now, obviously, you guys won't need all this is because we have client work, but you guys could have the main points here. For example, the ad angle is an ideal and thoughtful gift for anyone. The pain point is it's difficult to find presents that feel personal and meaningful, yet offer tangible benefits like stress relief or wellness support. These are pain points. You don't have to go so much in depth, but the more pain points you put, the better your creative direction will be. Then the USPs, the main ones are curated selection, quality and sophistication, ready to gift presentation, and versatility. References, if you have any link to inspiration, videos, TikToks, Pinterests, Instagram Reels, you would put it here. Then the vibe we're getting for is a close-up and unboxing, and the delivery of script is voiceover. You don't need this. It's because we are dealing with creators, so that's why we put it. And then we focus mainly on the hooks, and then we do the scripts. So for the hooks, you're going to break it down in text hooks, shot type, visual hook, and then the quantity is not really needed. Now, the text hook could go something like this. Here's the perfect gift I picked for my mom. I finally find the ultimate housewarming gift. Here's the perfect thank you gift for any occasion. And this such a thoughtful gift idea. The shot type is a green screen, an unboxing, and a close-up. And then we go even deeper into the visual hook, which is creator saying the script to the camera while on the green screen, showing a close-up of the shot. Also, a close-up of the shot, the product unboxing, where we can see the beautiful color tea bags. So we can see how detailed we are in our visuals. For face to camera, for example, creators saying the script to the camera while holding the tea bag and honey sampler with their two hands looking all excited. So you can see we break it down specifically with visual hooks, text hook, and the shot type that we want. Then the scripts goes from body to call to action. And then here's something that will make finding a personal and useful gift so much easier. Check this out. Look at all these different flavors. Gift is so thoughtful. It's a perfect for birthdays or just a simple thank you. And then trust me, it'll make someone's day. And then again, we have the shot types. We want this to be set in a face to camera. And we want the visual that the creator is saying this to the camera while drinking her tea. And in the back on the kitchen counter, you can see all the different products. So we're super detailed. Obviously, this takes a lot more work, but this is super beneficial because this has the highest chance for you and your ad to be actually a good return on investment. And when they put in the ad account, whether it's on TikTok or on Meta, they actually see an ROI. They see a decrease in customer acquisition costs or CAC. And there's a lot more opportunity for you to make more and more videos month and month over again. Now, if you want a full breakdown of how we do this with our creative strategist, I'll do another whole video. Just comment below, because we use a lot of ChatGPT, but this is a whole 30 to 40 minute section in itself. And next up, we're going to go with the pricing. So this is very simple. Do not overcomplicate this. And this is the best that I found for the average content creator out there. One video at $150. When I say one video, it's one concept. 3 videos or 3 concepts at $400. 5 videos or 5 concepts at $625. Always offer the raw files and usage rights in perpetuity. Sometimes they want, the brands want to use it multiple platforms. They want to use it forever. Just give them all the usage rights, because if not, like if you charge for it, it might be a bit like expensive. Oh, I'm always gonna have to spend on this creator just to use her video. It's not worth it. I don't even know if it's gonna work. Just usage rights in perpetuity. I also saw brands like being very swiggly, like, okay, yeah, we're gonna only use it for 30 days, and then they use it for 6 months, and then you get in fights with them. Don't worry, you'll make your money somewhere else, like the add-ons, for example. If you have to go to a location outdoors, maybe to a restaurant, whatever it is, at least 150. If you need to buy props, you could either get it reimbursed, or you could say, hey, it's $50, and then you buy it at the dollar store or whatever, and you keep the profit. If you need to involve the friend, partner, kids, depending case by case, you will be the judge of what you will charge there. And then if they want more hooks, $50 per hook, $25 per call to action. So you could see that, like, if they want 2 hooks for that one concept, they could go to $200. Now, a holiday season package that you can do for this holiday season is 3 concepts at $400. Each concept will have 2 hooks, and this you will say it's free, so that you could like sell a lot of these packages, but they need to buy the 3 concepts at $400. And then you can say that 2 out of the 3 concepts will be holiday focused, gifting for Thanksgiving, for BFCM, for Christmas, for New Year's, whatever it is. But 2 out of the 3 will be holiday focused. And then the last one will be the creative direction that they give you, or you'll come up with a new creative direction. So do not overcomplicate this. This is the best rates I found. This is average, and a lot of brands are going to be like, okay, this is very reasonable. It's not $1,000 per video. So this is very good. So thank you for being part of this video. Like, subscribe. I come up with weekly videos about content creation, creators, UGC, TikTok shop, and my past experience in business. I appreciate all of you. And remember, if there's anything or any help that I could give you, just comment here or message me on IG, and I try to help everyone out the best of my ability. I'll see you guys on the next video.